you're welcome to listen. Okay? Josh has been in my class here lately, and you remember the discussion we had about the covenant between the Father and the Son? Remember that? And one way of looking at that is that they made a deal at that time that Jesus would come to earth and die for all of us. And that resulted in heaven being split into two pieces. That's still going on. One of those days that'll end and there won't be two pieces again. But you know what the big problem was there? Who got the glory? Who gets the credit? And the Son of Man said, I'll do this and you get the credit, you get the glory. And one of the things I want to tell you in your ministry, remember to give God the credit. Give him the glory. Because that's what we're supposed to do, bring glory to God. You find lots of scriptures that says we're supposed to bring glory to God. And all I can say on that, you know, you're probably familiar with what I'm sure you are, that man is that he might have joy. And other than Pat McKay, I think probably the real joy comes from glorifying God and doing that with your life and your example and the things that you do. I like your name. The Book of Mormon talks about Helaman naming his sons Lehi and Nephi. Why do you think he did that? He hoped that they would read about him and that they would follow what they saw in the book as far as what Nephi and Lehi were like. And your name is one of the original spies that went into the Promised Land. Have you ever read that account? You ought to. Joshua is an amazing, amazing guy. He did all the things that Moses did without all the problems that Moses had. So the unfortunate thing was he was not in the majority in terms of what they thought they should do. I'm just going to read a passage to you because this gives the perspective of those that will trust in Jesus and well, no matter what. So this is the minority report that you have there. So, and they told him and said, we came into the land whither thou sentest us, and surely it floweth with milk and honey, and this is the fruit of it. Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land. The cities are walled and very great, and the children of Anak, you know who that is? The Anakins and Rephims were told to be like the 8 to 11 feet tall. So you think about you're going to attack a people, Josh, and they're twice as tall as you are. But Caleb, who was also there, stilled the people before Moses and said, this is the minority report, let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it. But the men that went up with him said, we be not able to go against the people, for they are stronger than we. And they brought an evil report of the land which they had searched into the children of Israel, saying, the land through which we have gone to search it is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof. And all the people we saw in it are men of a great stature. And there we saw giants, the sons of Anak, which come of giants, and we were in our own sight as grasshoppers. And so were we in their sight. And so they didn't get the promised land then because they, Caleb and Joshua says, we can take them. But so they wandered in the wilderness a long time, and then what happened? Moses died. It says he died. Joshua became the leader. And I just encourage you to model yourself after Joshua, because there couldn't be any better role model. This is what Joshua's instructions were. Arise, go over this Jordan, thou and all this people, unto the land which I do give to them, even to the children of Israel. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. And God's saying that to you, Joshua, this morning. He won't fail you. He won't forsake you. Keep that promise in mind because it's very powerful. Joshua performed fantastic miracles. I don't have time to go through all this. Michael told me I had 8 minutes. So I'll just remind you of some. You remember Moses prayed and the Red Sea was divided? Well, he didn't do that. He just said, stop the river. So the river quit flowing down. I don't know what happened to all the water, but the river quit flowing. At another time, he said to the Lord, I need some more light to finish this battle. And so the sun stood still. Is that possible? And it says there was no day like that before it or after it. The Lord hearkened unto the voice of a man. So you may have that kind of similar experience. You're a man, and because you suffer from the problems that all men do, you probably have things that can interfere with your ministry. You know, Jesus' 12 apostles were men. They did the things that we would think weren't very apostle-like, if you want to put it that way. I hope you don't do those things. You should always support Christ and his message wherever you are. But this is what Jesus told his apostles. Also I say unto you, whosoever shall confess me before men, him shall the Son of Man also confess before the angels of God. But he who denieth me before men shall be denied before the angels of God.